Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. This week I'm reviewing And Now Back to You by B.K. Borison. This is the second book of the Heartstrings series, and I've been so excited to read about Jackson and Delilah. I love their antics and the hate dynamic they had in the first book because it was honestly hilarious and easy to guess where this was going. Jackson Clark and Delilah Stewart have had their fair share of run-ins over the years, often ending in disaster. While Jackson thrives on routine and organization from the comfort of his radio booth, Delilah loves the spontaneity and adventure out in the field. When they are partnered against their will to cover the snowstorm of the century, they find themselves scrambling to figure out how to work together. Eager to be taken seriously as a journalist, Delilah offers Jackson a deal. If he can help her ace his assignment, she will help him rediscover his long-lost fun side. With an undiscovered chemistry burning beneath their clashes, the unlikely partnership quickly tumbles into an easy and surprising friendship. But when other feelings start to enter the equation, can Jackson and Delilah withstand a storm, or does what happens in the mountains stay in the mountains? So, this was such an amazing book. I love BK books, and this series has been so interesting to me. I love the first one, which was called First Time Caller, and to know Aiden and Lucy, but I knew that I was going to get obsessed with Jackson and Delilah. As I was saying at the beginning of the video, we could feel the tensions between these two in the first book. They were always pushing each other's buttons without even noticing sometimes, but they gave us such funny moments that I was so happy that they got a romantic relationship together. Jackson was so different from that what I was expecting. He was shy and confident, even though you wouldn't think that when you see him with Delilah. He was just speechless around her, which was a bit of a contradiction for his bravado when talking about her and being a menace around her. But it was so lovely to see him be able to let go and just have fun with her, to not be so serious and to learn to work together. They were an incredible duo, honestly. And sweet and lovely Delilah, I just loved her so much and wanted to protect her from her horrible bosses. She was going through a lot in her personal life with her grandfather's disease, but she was such a strong and independent young girl. She just wanted to feel her dream and work on the local TV talking about the weather. But that horrible man boss of her just made me so fucking angry that I wanted to hit him in the face. I'm so glad that she was able to get rid of him and just have the career she wanted. But these two together were just so precious. They were clearly perfect for each other, and they just understood the other. They helped each other out too. Like, Jackson needed to let go and be a little less serious, and Delilah needed to learn to say no. The chemistry was there from the very first moment, but the scenes of them stuck in the snow were just incredible. The way they were able to calm each other was so soft and lovely. A relationship that completely stole my heart was the one between Jackson and his sisters. It was so heartwarming to see him raising them as his own, and how in tune he was with what they needed, but also how protective they were of him. They were each other's ride or die. So it was super cool to see Delilah insert herself into their dynamic and see the way she just fit in. I really believe she brought a unique vision to a few problems they were having. She got to be the cool brother's girlfriend that actually knew what they were going through and could give amazing advice. Finally, I just love to get new glimpses into Aiden and Lucy's relationship and how things were going for them. I love the role Hayden had in this book and how optimistic and pushy he was towards Jackson and Delilah's relationship. He was their biggest fan, which was just so lovely. The third book of the series, called Long Time Listener, has already been announced and is going to be released at the beginning of the year, of the next year, and I just can't wait for it. Maggie is so hilarious and such a girl boss that I want to read a story. As always, you can like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at ritasbookclub for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings.